Hello and welcome to Todd's Aquatics. This is Todd. Today I'm updating everyone on the fish room. Got lots of new babies that have been born in the last couple weeks, and I've just recently today purchased some new fish that I'll be showing off thanks to Carter's at Exotic Pets in Wichita. Thank you very much for that. And without further ado, let's take a look at the tanks. Alright, the first tank here is the 75-gallon. It has settled in really well. It's looking really good. The fish are looking good. Couldn't be happier with this tank pretty much overall. Not 100% sure if I like the parrot feather or not. It's grown really fast, but it tends to lose the leaves under the water as it moves up, and so it kind of gives a bamboo type of look. So don't know, may leave it, may change it, but we'll see. New additions to this tank. I do have some Rummy Notes Tetras. I think we're on the last update that are in this tank. They are right down there schooling around, looking really good. And then I just recently picked up a couple red-finned gobies, and we'll see if we can find one. I've got one back here in the corner kind of hiding. There he is. I don't know if it'll let me zoom in. Nope, he turned around on me. Let's go back around here. Really neat goby. I was glad to see these guys. I'm kind of a goby fan. As you know, I've bred some of the common gobies, and probably won't be trying to breed these. These are just for my show tank. There's actually two of them in here. That's the bigger one. The smaller one just moved over here, so you can kind of see them back there. Oop, went out of focus. There we go. Anyways, really neat species. I look forward to having these and see how they settle into the tank. So on to the next tank. A little update on the golden ocelotus babies. I still have 11 of them in here. You can see a few of them swimming around there. Starting to get some size on them. One of them hiding in the shell right there. And the tank itself, I've currently got a cyanobacteria bloom, and I'm trying to get that under control. There are actually a few babies in this tank too. They're too small really to record, but there are a few of them in there. I'm sorry for the look of the tank, but unfortunately when you get that cyanobacteria it does that. But it's pretty easy to get rid of. I'm just waiting for the Slime X stuff that I used to get in. I ordered some a couple days ago, so it should be here pretty quick. And then on the bottom tank, I have some new albino corridors in there, and then of course the grow out for the other cories that I have. I'll be taking a bunch of those into Carter's here probably in another month to get rid of them. I have another batch on the way, so I don't need to keep 100 of them at a time. So, but anyways, you can see some of the albinos there. They're not quite breeding age. They're still somewhat small, but they're bigger than a lot of the ones I've been seeing in the stores lately, so I went ahead and picked them up, threw them in my grow out tank here, and we'll see what happens. And the next update, I purchased a couple loaches, purple finned loaches. I'm not sure the scientific name right now. I have to go look it up, but I got these again from Carter's. Big shout out and thank you to him at Exotic Pets for getting those in. I've got a group of 5 of them in here. I would like to redo a tank specifically for them, but for now I have them in the 20 long that I have my red-tailed cats. If I can see any of them in there, there's one over there. And of course corridor is in. I have cories in all my tanks. A very neat little fish. Let's see if I can zoom in here on him. You can see the tail there a little bit. It shows kind of that purplish hue. And there's another one on the back wall there. Let's see if we can get around and see the other side of it here. kinda. Not real easy to photograph to show you, but a neat little fish and I look forward to. And maybe in time, if I can get another tank set up specifically for them, I can do a little breeding deal on them. They shouldn't be too hard to breed. I think they breed like Hillstream loaches, which are fairly easy to breed. But for now, they're fine in here. They've got plenty of flow and everything else that they need. So, anyways, that's the Hillstream loaches, and then. And the last update we have here is the Alfredo cutulatus, the knife live bearer, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, which I probably am not. But it is a nice little live bearer, not overly common in the trade. Just thought it was a neat fish to throw in here, some of my cories, to give a little movement in the center section of my tank. Got a group, I believe there were 6 or 7 of them, I can't actually remember now. But it's a neat little fish. And then before we go, we have one more update, and that is I had cories lay eggs here just a little bit ago, and I have moved those into a box. I will be adding some methanol blue into this, otherwise they will get fungus and go bad on me. I just haven't done it yet, and I will probably also add an air stone at some point. I'll keep an eye on it, but anyways, there's I think around 50 or 60 eggs. I didn't actually count them. There's quite a few there though. Anyways, that's all I've got for this time. We'll see you on the next go round. Alright, and we've made it full circle back to the main 75-gallon show tank. I just thought I would show some eggs real quick as I was doing these videos. My angelfish pair laid eggs. Unfortunately, as you can tell, it doesn't look like many of them are going to survive because they're white with fungus. And I don't know that they would in this tank anyways. I probably should have taken them out and put them in a rearing tank with some methanol blue and an air stone, but this is my show tank. I didn't really want to start cutting all the limbs off, or the leaves off of my Anubias, because it takes a long time for it to grow back anyways. So maybe next time